what you really shouldn't lie about is what some gatekeepers hit you with, which is, do you have an appointment to speak to this person? Do you have an appointment to speak? If they say that, you have to be honest. Say no. You'll most likely get blocked that day, that time. But once again, consistency is key.
It makes me think that you must have some good stories to share of either you being very successful or you're not being so successful in passing a gatekeeper.
The number one story that I have is not this triumphant thing where I defeat the gatekeeper, because what you really want to get to is honesty. I was actually trying to sell to a real estate broker. At the time, I was working for a company that sold a platform that did advertising. So I called every day for like going on 2 weeks, going on 8, 9 attempts. Every time, let's call her Cheryl, picks up the phone, like, hey, I was calling for, Mr. Smith. And she's like, Kevin, sorry, once again, he is so busy, he's in a meeting. And I got down to the point where I said, we actually have this software. I can tell that he's opening my emails like a lot. Like he's opened them like 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And Cheryl, I don't open emails 10 times if I'm not remotely interested at all. And I said, why don't you do this? Would you mind grabbing a piece of paper? And she said, okay, hold on one second. Grab a piece of paper. I said, yeah, can you write down on that piece of paper, like, Kevin Hopp from XYZ company, check your email, just reply via email, right? And then I said, Cheryl, if I call back tomorrow, it's because I didn't hear back via email, but I'm going to stop asking to speak to Mr. Smith directly. And sure enough, I hang up the phone and I'm like, shoot, can't get this Mr. Smith guy. I go to lunch, my phone buzzes, I open up my email. Who is it? Mr. Smith. The moral of the story here is that be open-minded to communication styles, right? Sometimes the gatekeeper's there because that target will never get on the phone with you. But use that phone touch as an opportunity to stand out, be consistent, and to point to the other ways that you're communicating with them.
That's a brilliant story and an awesome result. Thank you so much for sharing your tips, Kevin.